Hey, and I'm Heather Ryan, the owner of Tax Queen, which is a virtual tax firm specializing in digital nomads, RV entrepreneurs, remote business owners. I'm here today to talk to you about stopping your tax surprise cycle. So, this never ending catch up that you're playing. New business owners, such as yourself, you might fall into this category, get stuck in this cycle, right? And we want to break it. Remember that tax time is not the time to set up a system. It's the time like you're going to just be surprised, right? And we want to stop this, right? So this is being reactive. If we try to do something at tax time, we're reacting to what's happening and to the immediate time. But it doesn't let us go back in time, and we may have missed deadlines. So we want to be proactive, right? And we want to think about these things ahead of time before they become this cycle of pain. And the cycle really starts with when you start a business and you start making money, which is a really good thing. We like this. But you're wearing many hats. You're doing your sales, you're doing your marketing, you're doing your services, or working around managing your product. You name it, your time feels like it's always busy. And taxes get pushed aside. You procrastinate, right? Taxes are for later. I'll deal with that later. When I file, they'll tell me how much I owe. And that's this cycle, right? Because that's going to be at surprise, and we don't want that. Maybe you are saving a little bit for taxes, and that's great, but you're forgetting something. So many times people are saving and they're thinking about their income tax, and they're not thinking of self-employment taxes. And self-employment taxes are our Medicare and our Social Security tax. And our W-2 employees, right, which most of us have been at some point, or maybe we're just coming off of that, are paying into this system, right? So their employer, whoever you work for, is paying half of it. So 7.65%, the total is 15.3. So the employer is paying 7.65%. And you are paying 7.65% as well, but it's coming out of your paycheck. So we're never seeing that money, and we don't think about it. We don't even sometimes realize that it's happening. And that's part of the cycle. But remember, you're now your own boss. So you're the boss, so you're the employer, but you're also the employee. And so this is the sticky point, right? And we haven't received education, right? Nobody's out there really telling you about this when you start a business. A lot of times they're not even talking about the finances. They're not talking about taxes. And so at tax time, you get this surprise bill and you're stuck in this cycle. You scrounge to get your cash together and you pay the bill and you say, I'll think about the rest of that later. And that's the problem. We don't take the time to put systems in place to stop that cycle. And that's what we want to work on, right? That's what we want to deal with that. So I invite you to a workshop. It's called Know Your Numbers. And we're going to go into diving deeper a little bit about this process, a little bit about money mindset, right? And stopping this cycle of pain. So join me there. I'd love to see you. Join at the link that is shared below. And I hope to see you there. And I hope to stop this cycle of surprise tax pain and get you on the right track.